So now what we're going to do is pull 4 strings on each side. We already have 1 on each side. Each of these strings are on separate sides of the racket. The middle is here, and we have 1 and 1. Now I'm going to pull through 3 on this side and 3 on that side. Why? Because what you want to do is compensate the racket. You don't want to do all the verticals on one side and then the other, because you can damage your frame. So you want to compensate. 4 on one side, 4 on the other side. Or you can even do 3, 3, 3, 3, and 2 and 2. But the easiest way, I think, is to do 4. You do half of one side and then do the other half, as you're about to see. Wait for the light to turn green. Done. Simple as that. Yeah. I can actually remove the starting clamp as well. Get that out of the way. And continue. So that's the second one. Now I'm pulling through the third one. Now we're pulling through the fourth one. There you go. There's always constant pulling on this machine, on the Pro Stringer Digital machine. Even if you happen to move the string, it'll recalibrate, and be pulling at its ideal tension. That's the second one, second vertical of the other side. As I was saying before, you want to pull 4 on each side to compensate the racket so there's the least damage possible done to the racket. Every time you string a racket, there's a certain amount of damage done to the racket. The racket suffers, you could say. That's the third one. And now we're going to pull the fourth one. So you can see I've strung every string individually except for the other 2. For the very first 2, because, as I said before, the clamps are a double-sided clamp, which means you need two strings to hold on to be able to start each racket. So there you go. I've done 4 on each side, compensate, just to make sure the racket goes through as least damage as possible while I'm stringing it. And now I'm going to finish up the other 4 on each side.